Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're getting into the finale of Heart of Stribog of Zerywia, the board game. So, there's certain setups. Remember, I've been introducing the characters of the game so you can see all of them and how they play, to see if that's of interest to you, as well as the lore itself. After the finale's finished, I will give you my thoughts as a quick review of what I thought of this scenario and how it stacks up to the first full four scenarios, which is Ugmore's Mask. Like I said, I've played the firstborn one, I believe, but I haven't played the Charta one. So, we'll see how that goes. Okay, before I begin, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreons. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers as we get into the finale. And if you're neither, just kept popping by to see what I'm about and if this game would be of relevant interest to you after hearing me prattle on about it for so long. Welcome as well. So we have also, just to let you know, the game found pledge managers open for the reprint of Zerywia, so you can go there now and get it if after you see this stuff, or if you watch any of my previous parts of the series that has struck your interest as something that you would want to try. It is there for sure. So cool. All right. So let's get down to the table to the grand finale. Well, let's get some information, then down to the table to the grand finale. Information always comes first. Zerywia 8.0 board game came out last year, delivered to backers last year, delivered to late backers and the U.S. this year. So if you're like, I haven't even got my pledge yet, and I live in the U.S., it's coming. So that is also, so it's a full Slavic saga in a card-driven narrative adventure campaign. It has a lot of things I like, but I'll get into that of the review. There are things that I don't like, but I'll get into that in the review as well. So I'll give you a fair breakdown from my standpoint, my opinion, your opinion, and for what that matters, right? So to check it out and see what you think of this so far. 1 to 4 players, you can play true solo. I have been playing it true solo just to show you the new characters. But if you're a solo player and can handle playing 4 characters, you can play all 4, and the combinations would be insane. But you can handle it. I cannot. Best played 1 to 2 player. I think 2 players where it's at. I think 2 players the sweet spot for this. It gives the right amount of challenge because in true solo, I'll get into that in a review. Anyway, 45 to 150 minutes playtime, age 13 plus, community 12 plus, and then you wait on it's about a 3.5 out of 5. So I don't think it's a 3.5. I keep wanting to dive into the review already, but I don't think it's a 3.5 at all. I think it's a 3, but it's not a 3.5. I don't think there's a lot of complexity. There's nuance to rules. But the complexity of the gameplay once you know the rules, it's not that bad. Hey, Azariel, how's it going? More nasty swamps of doom? No, remember, this is the staleness. It's stale up in this piece. So we gotta find out what's going on. Welcome, pull up a chair. Designer by Dominic and Presimslaw, and artist looks like Dominic did the art on this, and published by Kaluga Publishing, which is Dominic. So, yeah. Cool. Finale, right? Let's do it. Down on the table. Okay, so we've got it set up here, as you see my fan spinning. But as we have it set up here on what we need to play it. Oh, you'll notice it's not flipped to its frozen side. Why is that, Canje? Why would you do that? You have it wrong. You have to flip it all over. No, one of the things, there were staleness crystals that were causing the Everwinter. And I won that scenario, so we shattered the staleness crystal. In solo play, it's just one region that flips, right? So if you play this game again, if you play it true solo, and you play the campaign, the region that you did flip, right? The rest stays cold, and then you go deal with Stribog and whatnot. But for this playthrough, we'll say that our scorned anti-heroes all did what they needed to do. Everything flipped back over, and so the story continues. Our character that we're going to be doing is the last of the Scorned, which is a Zagra the Blood Hag. And she is all sorts of green, so you know if I put her underneath my zoom cam, she's going to vanish. So Zagra the Blood Hag, she has 5 vigor, 5 instinct, and 7 will. She is scorned. You can spend your trophies as shields, as vigor shields or insight shields. She can only have 1 weapon, 3 rituals, and 2 friends. She can, on her camp phase, regain a prime, instinct, will, and a wild. And if she goes completely nuts, she is going to her defiled side, where she just gains all the power in the world and burns the world to bits, where she can re-roll Merc die. So cool. But we also can steal Merc die based on the scorned ability. Hey Tara, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon. Finally catching this game live so I can remind Canje to rotate the tower thingy. I know, right? I know, you always have to remind me to rotate the Spentavid. So we are going to shuffle up and see what type of scorn she is. You saw that happen, right? Alright, so we shuffle these up, and then we're gonna roll this die because we're gonna do true random. See, so 4, so I'm gonna grab the 4th one, and we are getting Smeagol's that person's scorn. So any scorn, take over and reroll 1 enemy Merc die. And take 1 taint. If I roll a crit, take 1 taint, recover a prime. If I roll a Merc, gain any 1 shield. If I roll a skull, lose any one of these. So that is what I'm rolling with. Put those away. Slide these up so you can see them. Why is this here? There we go. And then let's find out which of the gods, which means which of her starting zones is it gonna be. So we'll shuffle these up again. Shuffle. And there are only 4, so roll the die. 2! We are going to Riverwood's Mark. So our Thymor is the Rani territories, which is here. So, in the determination stat, reroll vigor and gain a shield connected to the Dawnstone of your current Thymor. Cool, and it is a feat. The agony of defeat. Alright. Now, I got shuffling to do when I need to. We've got this that we gotta do, and let's see her abilities before we go down to how this all breaks down. So as the Blood Witch, the witchiness of blood that she does. Blood Witch, Exiled Witch Saga. So on the initiation step, in regions with the Merc, double your shields gained from rituals. I get strong. So this, that happens. She gains a shield and a red die. So that's the reason why. So double your shields gained from rituals. So that's a ritual. If she crits on that, she could gain any 1 rune. Then we've got, I kind of built this specific, the Drowned Sight Saga, the Drowned Seer Saga. I ignore ambush abilities, and I get a shield for that, so double shields, remember, with Merc. And if I crit, I gain an instinct or a will. And then we've got this one, all these greens, right? All these greens, come on, do it. The Root Sentinel Saga. In Prime Source regions, remove enemy skull results, and it's a shield. So I'm shielding up, and if I crit, I get a vigor or a instinct. So all these are rituals, and all those are awesome. So we ignore ambush abilities. Her Witch's Curse ability, if that'll show up, says that any hero ignore enemy aura abilities, and I can spend a Prime Source to remove enemy Merc from the challenge. So I've built her a specific way. Now, she has her story. True story of the Hag's dwelling. Unspeakable cruelty you've experienced from the scorn follow you like fog. Each night you drink potions from hags to stop the nightmares from coming back. Escaping the rifts has left you homeless with no safe place to go. I need 2 forest tokens at the Blighted Glen. Right here. And then I can continue it on with whatever I need to do for my saga. But that's where I'm starting anyway. This is my starting Thymor. And I'll talk about her buddies in a second, but let's go to the footage. Deal with what we got to do for this scenario. So let's go down to the finale. Angie, why don't you scroll here before you got here? God, I know, right? I'm a terrible person. Okay, so Heart of Stribog, scenario 4. All the crystals seem to lead to one source, deep within the ancient casemates. Hey, casemate? Below the Heart of Stribog. This is where the heroes are now headed. In order to face the hidden force responsible for turning the lands of the four Thymors into ice. Gameplay prep. We didn't save any type of campaign coming back through, so who cares what that says. But you should when you play the campaign. During the campaign, apply the additional hunt rules as presented in a rulebook if we're doing epos. Board tiles. If the heroes did not manage to complete the goal of the previous scenario, we did. Follow the rules for the Iron Bond mode for the rulebook. If, however, they succeeded, this scenario is played on the standard board version without the Iron Bond rules. So we have cooled the chill. Hero starting locations on the prime source location, which is here, where there's Merc. So that's fine. We'll be taking care of Whirlwind Ugmore at the Frozen Debris. That's where they are. And the Epic Battle Herald will be the Staleness, which you've been seeing since the beginning of it all. So it says add one Merc token to the regions that are the Shroud, the Prime Source, and the Hollows, which I have. Gotta make sure you see this. Sorry. Yep. Which I have done already, as you can see there. Then it says, ooh, yeah, weird, doing weird flickering stuff. Then it says there is a Merc Rift and an incursion at the Heart of Stribog. That's not, so that's here. There's the Heart of Stribog, and there's the incursion and Merc Rift that we got to deal with. So we get some good shields for that, which is good. Let's see what else we got. We got threat. So it says threat, regions without special symbols. So the regions without special symbols have threat in them, as they need to. Cool. And incursion tokens, only when playing on the winter board. We don't care about that. Random special region in each hero's Thymor and the Frozen Seas get it. But because we won last one, we play it forward, right? Let's see. Place the saved incursion. We didn't do that. Place the saved Dom Stones. We didn't do that either. The breed deck, the enemy breed deck doesn't change. Just because we're breaking the world of the staleness does not mean that the winter effects haven't cleared. So therefore, we use the same boring cards, and I'll talk about that in my review. Exploration decks don't change, enemy breed decks don't change, and then we're going to go scenario 4, which is the hardest Stribog, which I'll show you in a second. Gameplay mods. Single scenario. Unavailable. Solo mode. Use the rule. So basically, you're not supposed to play this as a single scenario, but I am. You're not, I'm going to say it again. You're not supposed to play this as a single scenario because this is the finale, and having the board flipped is part of the mechanics of this finale. But once again, I beat the last one. Actually, we didn't kick out any of this, and everything was fine, so who cares? But it's unavailable. Solo mode. Use the solo mode rules, which would give me an extra person. Head to the Heart of Stribog and defeat the evil lurking within. That's what we got to do. Special scenarios. If the scenario is played on the winter side, it is not. The region with the Ugmore is treated as a Merc Rift. We know this. Before the epic battle against the Staleness, the heroes do not refresh their abilities, prime or feat, as they would under normal circumstances. Fight to the death. And then the next phase, we got to deal with that. All right. Ooh, also the time limit. 4 Blackstones. 4 Blackstones starts pulling these things out, and when all these are gone, we lose. So we basically got 16 rounds. All right, let's see how we do with this. Let's pop this off, this over here, and let's meet our 2 new friends. These are the only characters that you have not seen, only because they come with the I think it's the Outcast one. I think that's what they come with. These are the two. I'm using the two allies as the only two heroes left that you haven't seen. However, if you like this playthrough and you want to see the next campaign, let me know. We can play with them, right? So the first one is Asuba, Devil Song. So leaving regions with Merc doesn't cause you to lose an attribute. And at the determination step, reroll one enemy Merc die and any one of your willpower die. If I crit on this, I gain 2 instinct or 2 will. Very important. She's an ally of green. And then we have Otok, Mountain Sun. During your rest in mountain regions, recover an additional prime. Spend prime to gain 2 shields of any type, and if I crit on red, I get 2 bigger roots. So that is him. Okay. And we don't have to shuffle this just yet. We're about to start. Okay. You need to see the Pages of Dawn. What is our mission? So on the Pages of Dawn, all heroes must travel to the heart of Stribog region to delve deep into the dungeons. Wow, that's a lot of D's. To delve deep into the dungeons under the Exus Temple to uncover the truth about the staleness. Heart of Stribog. So at the heart of Stribog, we can perform an action to spend 2 prime or take 1 taint to unseal the tomb. Each hero must make this choice. If the tomb is open, take on the epic battle with the staleness. Whenever a hero takes an injury, they are removed from the battle and must take 1 primal taint. Victory allows you to proceed to the next campaign. Failure means the next triumph. So that's the Page of Dawn, and then this is the Black Page. If there are 3 or more Merc Rifts in one Thymor, activate the Vihur, so which is the stalemate. Roll for the Vihur's activation. When he moves into a region, increase the threat there. Each hero in the region must draw his attack card, and if they are successful in beating it, we get an offering and a prime. Increase the threat and spread the Merc in each hero's Thymor. Add 1 black stone to the Oblivion Chasm, and then feed the breed if there are 4 or more there. There are 4, it automatically, 4 black stones means that something falls, so that will never happen. The last monolith ritual is complete. We lose, and the world falls into oblivion. Cool. Good time. So we got to get here to solve that problem. But you know what? I tell you what. I want to actually try to unlock my abilities. I'm gonna waste a lot of time, and then when it's close to death, we'll deal with it. So, phase 1. Turn the Sventavid. Alright, so now we're ready to go in. Here we go. Alright, so if I leave this area, I'm going to take a taint because it's a Merc area. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the forest here. I'm going to explore here without moving. So we will shuffle these. And let's see what we're dealing with. You approach a hunting camp and feel weary. Shadow lurks among the huts. You hear no conversation, see no fires. You notice bloodstains on their armor. Their faces bear empty stares and hollow smiles. You might find some supplies here, but will you risk encountering the Heartless to do so? Pass a hard test. A hard instinct test. So if we succeed, we get a token and some loot. If we fail, we reveal the top 3 enemy cards. Take the challenge of the first Heartless walkers among them. yeah, just keeping you honest. I know, right? I'm membered. All right. So, first things first, I'm going to spend 1. Put a green in. Alright, because we gotta roll some dice. Well, we're at an area with Merc, so I get 1, then I get another one. we get 1 just because it's a test, and then I have 1, 2 that are there that we're gonna roll. So we're gonna see what happens. A hard test means I need 2 successes. Ah! Oh no! Okay. So let's see what that means. Because it comes to the tests. Okay. Test. Okay, so basically I succeeded, but I'm gonna lose 3 points of that attribute. Ouch. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 2 for the crit. 1 for the skull. But it was a hard test, which I just needed 2 successes, and I got it. So I did pass, even though it hurt a lot. But I did pass. Hey, Kate, what's going on? Pull up a chair. So I did pass. Okay, so it says if you succeed, take a token. Take some loot. Ooh. How that goes. Alright, let's see what our loot is. Giant's Blood. So at determination step, set a crit result on one of your vigor die. And at any time before or after my turn, I can recover prime or 2 vigor. Cool. So that goes in my item shop. I'll put that. And we solved this, which gives us our first of those. So that was my action set. Now I'm going to try to close a rift. And I'm going to take a taint. Taint what it means. I'll put it on vigor. To get rid of this merc. And gain an offering. Cool. That is my first round. Pretty decent. Okay. Next round. Can't go and fight this guy with this thing like this. So I'm going to camp. So restore 1 attribute point related to the Dawnstone active in the player's Thymore. Prime Stone allows you to recover an attribute. It's a Prime Stone. At Blackstone, you restore nothing. So I'll restore 1 here. Restore attributes from your hero's camp abilities. So Prime, which if you have too much Prime, you can do this. Then another Instinct, Will, and then a Wild, which will put me back up to full. So that's my camp abilities. Restore 1 feat. I didn't use a feat. Reorganize your Sagas, which I will. They're awesome, but I need heal. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it was a test. It wasn't a fight, so I wouldn't have gotten the heals. Okay. And then we can summon a creature if we want. Nope. We're not going to do that. Or get a God's Favor. We're not going to do that either. Now, that'll end. That's the camp phase. Once we finish the camp phase... Well, that's a rest. Sorry. I rested. So once we finish a rest, we go into the region actions. Where are we? We're on a Prime Source. So on a Prime Source, we can restore 1 Primal. Which I don't need to do. I need to remove Taint. I need to get to an Exus Temple to remove Taint, and that is here. So let's go over there to get rid of that. So that'll end that. Not gonna do anything. Next time to walk. So let's go. We're going against an enemy. Shuffle this up. I didn't shift this from what was last time, so there are horrible things in here already. The nightmares are in here already. So shuffle these up for shenanigans. Shuffle for shenanigans. Hands. We gotta face this foe, and this also is a woodsy area, so we can get the two, head over to the Blighted Glen to complete what we need to complete. But I want to get to that Exodus Temple first. What are we fighting? You. So, Croppers. Strengthen this challenge with all Heartless Walkers from the discard pile. There is no discard pile, my friend. You are first. Okay, so we're dealing with you. Alright? Well, you get your next die. You give me any one rune. You'll give me the will I need, and then I get the will die. So I'm going to roll all. Okay. So, oh, and sorry. I get my shields. I do get my shields. Gotta remember. Get shield, and shield. Alright, so you rolled a skull. A skull would do will damage, but I have a shield, so no one cares. And then I have the will that I need to beat you. You have eaten. You're defeated, sir. And with that, I get a token. I get a trophy. You are defeated. I might as well just keep these right here, because I think I'm going to be using these a lot. So, you are beaten. We remove this. Cool. So that was the phase of dealing with a threat. Now we are in, what region's this? There's nothing there. Cool. There's nothing there. I don't really have one. I'm not trying to do a ritual of recovery. Nope, we're good. Next. We are going to move into the Exodus area. I want to get rid of this taint. So we'll move into that area. Actually, no we won't. No we won't. I'm going to explore this area that I'm in. So what do we got? Wandering Heartless. So the roaming Heartless are not... So basically, reveal the top 3 enemy cards. Take the challenge of the first Heartless Walker among them. Sure. 1, 2, 3. You suck. So we'll shuffle these back in. It says reveal, not discard. So we'll shuffle them back in. So this one's ability says discard 3 enemy cards. Strengthen this challenge with all Heartless Walkers amongst them. Alright. Now it's the discard. 1, 2, 3. None. Woohoo! So, you're on your own, son. You are on your own. So you're gonna get that. And I need a vigor to fight you, huh? Oh, it gives me vigor, so I'm gonna do this. And I don't need to do green. What are you gonna hit me for? Vigor? Yeah. Vigor and will? Yep. And I get my shield and my shield for it. Oh. Okay. We're good with this. We are good with this. So I've critted, which means I get any one rune. So I'll get this, then this will flip to that. And then I critted here, which means I'll get... Oh, actually, any one rune would be this one. And then this crit, I'll get this and flip to that. So that means that you hit me for... I'm going to use these 2 to block both of those. And then I'm going to use that to kill you. That's the joy of winning. So I get another token. You're beaten. And I get the next thing I need, which is you for completing this. Cool. So I got everything I need. I just need to go here to the Blighted Glen to get it, but I want to get rid of the taint that I have instead of getting 3, because when I get here, I'm probably going to have to take 1. Okay, that is the that was the exploration. There's nothing here, so I'm kind of done. So I'm done. Okay, so then we go to the next phase, which is the camp phase. Restore 1 for the Dawnstone. Oh, I was supposed to just use my camp ability. Sorry, you should be down. I screwed that up. Now we restore 1 for the Dawnstone, which I'll do here. Then restore Prime, which when it's full we can move this up. Actually, I'm gonna move this. Then we restore feet, then use any, reorganize our cards, we don't need to. Use our camp abilities, gain a prime, which will let me push, which was what that was. Then I get this. Then I could summon a creature, which I will for this. And this is a creature of the forest. Four, which is wild. But you. Amuna. Before your rest, you can move to any adjacent region. If you do this, discard one of your paths. If you spend, cure any one of your injuries. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm gonna hang on to her. And that is it. So then we go to the next phase. If there are 3 or more Mercurists in 1 Thymor, activate. We don't have to activate, but we do have to do this because it's time for you to move and start doing problems. Where are you going? You're going to where you are, to the cradle, which is here. And you will increase the threat there. Gotta reach all the way across the board. Okay. Then increase the threat and spread the merc in my Thymor. Where's that gonna happen? Not in the prime source. Not in the prime source. Not in the prime source. At the Exodus Temple. I hate you so much. That's where I was headed the whole time. Okay, then add 1 black stone to the Oblivion. One of 4. And feed the breed if there are 4 or more black stone. Cool. Next phase done. New dawn, it's a new day. Well, let's deal with this taint where it is then, because that's ridiculous. I mean, I will get double the shields if I go fight that threat, but that threat is going to be defiled. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Spend the spent of it. So, I will get double shields. And I believe when they're in there, they're defiled, not strength. I think they're strengthened by incursions. I could go up there, face the threat, remove the taint, end the first day. Move back to the forest area, deal with the card. Move to the creeping marsh, deal with the card. Move back to the forest area, move to the creeping marsh, deal with the card. And then move to the blighted glen. Deal with the card, and then clear it, and then the next day I can do this. So let's do that. So my first action, go here. Let's see what this defiled threat is. It's a Stribog. And you're like, oh no, an ambush ability. Whatever will I do? Muha. Muha. I don't care about your ambush abilities. You can ignore ambush abilities. I don't care about your ambush abilities. You are just defiled. And when they're defiled, you grab another one of these. Put it to the side. And this is what I'm dealing with. There is murk in that area. But if there is, they gain a shield. I think that's what it said. If you have a taint, but let's see. So they're going to be rolling 2 dice, and I need 2 green. Because it's in a place with murk, I get double the shielding due to in regions. Let me show you the card. It's my Blood Witch power. My Blood Witch power. In regions with the murk, double your shields gained from rituals. So, going double O's. Double those because all of these rituals give me shields. And double those. Then we'll spend what we need to spend. Get those 3 dice. I can crit what I need to. So I just need to get 1 success basically, and I'm good. 1 success. Okay, so what can I do with that? In prime source regions, get rid of it, so that's not really going to help. But we're okay. I'll take it. I will take these 2. So I've got this, and this lets me gain. This lets me gain a vigor or a rune. This lets me gain because sorry. I need instinct. It lets me gain a vigor or an instinct, and this lets me gain any 1 vigor die. Your skull says that you're going to hit me for instinct and willpower twice. Instinct will blocked. Instinct will blocked. So my double shields work because of the murk, and I got the 2 I needed to shut you down. You are out. OWT. So what do we get? We get 3 trophies for beating you. You are defeated. And then I'm gonna gain a stupid another paint. Clear this. Get an off. It's gonna end my day. Next day, I am going to I'm gonna rest, which gives me back, which makes me use my camp ability, which means I get a prime because I'm full of prime. Because I'm just so full of it. I'll get 1 there. Then we get back 1 of these, 1 of those, which is this, and then my camp I will get rid of for my region. That is like a 0-sum game, pretty much. Yeah, Axis gets rid of the tank. So that was a 0-sum game. Okay, so I have to do it on my next round, I guess, because I want to do the reason I came here. So I will not move. I'll just explore this area. And then I'll head down to the Blighted Glen. Oh, destiny! Outside the settlement, you witness the terrible scene of a crying woman holding a man in her arms. You notice the blue light of the staleness slowly filling in his eyes. You realize he will soon become a Heartless and tear at the flesh of the woman holding him still. Still, for the hope in her gaze and the warmth of her heart, you sense powerful forces of love at work. Without hesitation, grab the man from her arms and kill him, but before he turns, the sight of the severed head shall scar the woman for life, but at least she'll have one. Allow her to choose her own fate, to pass with her beloved or kill him and live in mourning. You turn your back and leave the ending. So we're going with heroic, and I'm gonna like rip his head off in front of her. So yeah, for heroic, yay, we got the heroic path. Okay, so we did that, which means we would get one of those. Then region action, I will cure black paint. Then last day, I will move back here. Yeah, I'll move back. Dealing with another. One, two, three. Come on. None. Reveal the top 3 enemy cards. Take the challenge of the first Heartless Walker among them. None of them. Sucker. And I gotta reshuffle them back in. So remember, reveal, not discard. So close. Okay. But I completed this, which would give me another forest. Nah, I don't need it. Because you can only have 3. So I'm good. The region action, there's nothing there, so I'm done. Then we go to make phase. We would get back, but I'm good. We get back, but I'm good. Really nothing for me to do. There's really nothing to do. Swap sagas. Before you rest, you can move to an adjacent. I could spend this. Because before... Oh, but I have to rest, not camp. So... Nope. I will save that for later. Alright, that will end that. We're going to the next phase. Hey, Canje. Hey, Jess, what's up? I just placed my pledge for this game, plus the quest. I'm excited. Do you think I need any of the expansion? Need! No. Want? I'll run through all the stuff, Jess, at the end once we do the run-through, because that's where I'll do my review. We'll go to the Game Found page, and we'll check it out. So if you're checking out, you're interested in still watching, or you can come back later if you want. But I plan to go through the Game Found page to kind of show you what's there, what I think is a good addition to this game, or and what you can avoid. So I'll go through that stuff for sure. All right, so 3 more Mercurifs. There is not, but this is still going to activate. Where are my dice? Okay. What are you going to do? How are you going to ruin my day? How are you going to ruin my day, Ugmore? You're going over here to the cradle. You are ruining all the cradles. You'll come over here and threat. And then you are going to do something horrible and watch. I bet you anything. Crime source. Nope. So, Ardor Spire. We get those problems. And then we will place a Blackstone here. There is not... We don't need to feed the breed. Next phase is over. Turn to Sventavid. Then we begin the new day. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is first I'm gonna move here to the Creeping Marsh. I will draw either a ruins or a forest. Let's stick with the woods. Been doing alright with that. Been doing alright with the woods, right? You approach a hunting camp and feel weary. Shadows. Is that the same thing we did last time? Yep. 2 of the same cards. Sweet. So there's blood everywhere. We need to solve this problem. So let's see. What do we need to do? We need to pass the hard test. Well, I'm going to spend one of these. Put Zuba back in. I'm going to pass this hard test because of the Giant's Blood Potion, but let's do what we need. So this one, there's going to be 1 die, 1 for the test, and then 1, 2 for that card. So here's how this works. There's the hard test. That's 1, 2 right there. This is 1 pierce. This is going to be 1 damage. I block it with that, and I pass the test. No damage taken. So I pass, which means I get a trophy, and I get some loot. What do we got? The Quack Hag's Grains. Recover 2 of any attribute, or cure any one of your injuries completely. Or you can summon a creature of the current region's type. No. We're gonna hang this. We're gonna hang on to this for when we get injured. Then we're gonna get rid of that injury. That's completed. I would have gotten, but remember, you can only have 3 of those types. So then we go into the region action, which is a prime source. We're gonna gain a prime source. When you gain 1 and you're full, you can instead heal. See how all this cool stuff works out. And then we're gonna go to the next day. Next day, we are going to move into the Blighted Glen. We have to deal with a mountain or ruin card. Mountains suck, so we're going to go with ruins. Mountains have not been our friend. So we're going to go with the ruins card. There is blight there. So if it's an enemy, I get all my shields. If it's a challenge, I don't. Yeah, that's some cool loot. Loving the loot. What are we dealing with? Show it to me. Show it to me. An ancient grove now frozen over. The primal power lies dormant under the snow, faint and weak. But the Thymor gods are with you, and you can focus your will to restore your strength here. Pass a hard will test. If we succeed, we get awesome stuff. If we fail, we don't get awesome stuff. So there's 1 for the test. There's 1 because there's a merc there. I'm going to spend 1 will. Put my willpower card back. So I get 1 for the challenge, and then I only have 1 blue, so I'll only get blue. I still can pass this test. Maybe. Maybe. In a region with Merc, double your shields. What else can I do? I can steal a Merc die if a Merc die comes up. And that's all I can really do. This is gonna be a toughie. Let's see what happens. It's a hard test. This is going to hit me for 2. I tell you what, I'm going to use my Giant's Blood that says set that to a crit. Does it matter? There's no consequences for failing this one. I'm going to get hit for 2 will, which will take me down to 4. Now I'm going to hang on to this. I'm going to hang on. I'll take the 2. 1, 2, and I failed. Ooh, I'm so sad. Nothing else bad happens there. Then I'm going to... So I failed the challenge. Does that end my day? Yep. That ends my day. Draw and resolve an exploration card at any time if you suffer a failure, end your turn. Next day. Next day I will I can fulfill 1 when that merc is there, so I'm gonna do. Actually, I'll do that on the last day. What do cradles do? Cradles let me buy stuff. Okay, so that merc's there. I think I can't rest while there's merc. I can't rest while there's. But I have to take the exploration act. I have to. Oh, it's the same stinking thing. Okay, I might have to use my stuff for this. So let's get the 2. 2. I'm gonna steal this die. That skull, I lose an attribute. I'll lose vigor. I'm going to use my Giant's Blood because I don't want to lose another day. Do crit on this, which gives me 2 pierce. This would give me 2 attributes. I'm going to use this one, so I'm only going to take 1. And I pass. Oh, gosh. Okay, so when I pass, I gain a prime, which Lets me level up. Then I gain 3 of any. 1, 2, 3. Solid. Good grief. I would get that, but I don't want it. And then I'll use a Mark Binding Ritual to gain a taint on Vigor to clear this. Gain an offering. That ends that. Oh, gosh. Next day. I'm going to rest now. Now I'm going to rest. So I'll do my camp abilities. I gain a prime. Will. Basically, I'm back up to full. I'm solid. Then we'll do our region actions, which is to go through this. So unlucky, I know, right? Zerywian settlements are places of opportunity for work, especially for a hag. However, you need a place of solitude far from people. Journey to the Hollows to summon the servants and totems of might. We are going to spend our 2 trees, or 2 forest tokens, and we get to decide if we're going to become devious or feared. So if we go to the Creeping Marsh, which is here, and spend an instinct, we do Ugmorian Birds. If we go to the Fertles, which is here, we do the Blood Servant. So I'm going to let you all tell me what you want to do. Which path? And it's going to be either Creeping Marsh or Fertles. So you tell me what you want me to do. It should be coming in now. There. So do we want to go... If we go to the Creeping Marsh, we're going to upgrade our abilities. If we go to the Creeping Marsh, we will gain the upgrade of the Ugmorian Birds and become devious. If we go to the Fertles, we will gain the Blood Servant and become feared. So it's all on which way you want to go. I will take a drink. And we'll do that on the next round. Whichever one you pick, they're 1 away. It doesn't matter. It'll work itself out. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, oh, oh. We'll see where we'll end up. Give it another minute. See where it goes. But so far, the game's been fun, and I've actually enjoyed playing it a lot. Like I said, I played the Firstborn one, which is hard, but it has its flaws. So we'll see how it goes. That was the longest minute ever. Smidge. Smidge. All right, let's go ahead and end it. End the poll. No. No, Jess, it's not just the base. So you tied. Fine, I'll roll the die. Where is my D4? There it is. So, D4, odds were going to the Creeping Marsh, evens were going to the Fertles. Roll the 2. We're going to the Fertles. We're going to the Fertles for Zagra the Blood Servant. But this ends our turn. We've completed this. We just need to do the next part. We'll put it away. And we are going to the camp phase. I would get back to green, but I'm good. Do that. Good. What else is happening? I think that's it. I would have gained back my camp abilities, but I'm good. Okay. Ugmore. So Ugmore's going someplace. Where's Ugmore going? He's going to the prime source here. And he's going to drop threat, right? Increase the threat there. Okay, then increase the threat in my Thymore. Please, 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 right where I am. The threat and the merc. I didn't want to leave this area anyway. I was having a good time here. Dang it. Then add a black stone to the rift. That's 3. 1 more and we lose a Dawnstone. And we turn the Sventavid. Go to the next phase. Where, hi-oh! Look where I am! So, yeah. Let's deal with this problem. Let us deal with this problem. What are we dealing with? Ambush. I care not for your ambush. So you are defiled. Ooh, hit pretty hard. Okay, so you're defiled. So let's deal with this. Because it's in a place with Merc, I get double shielding. All of those are shields, that's fine. And I will spend the one I need to get the dice. And you get. So that's what we're going to be rolling with. I can steal something. I ignore ambush abilities, so that doesn't matter. And I don't have a wound on me, so that doesn't matter. Alright. Let's see what happens. Let's steal that from you. Oh my god. Oh, I got that. I got that. Gain any one shield. What are you hitting me with? You're hitting me with a crits. You're going to hit me for 6 vigor. Oh my gosh. I'm going to gain a vigor shield. I'm going to gain a vigor shield. And I failed. I can't reroll those dice. Can I do anything? Can I do anything at all? Reroll a vigor die and gain a shield connected to the Dawnstone of your Thymore, which is vigor, so I am going to use this one. I'm going to reroll you and gain a vigor shield. Okay. Ugh. I could spend a trophy to gain. I'm going to do that to gain a vigor shield. I use lot. Oh, I got shield. So I use that. I think that's the best I got. It's the best I got. So this was mine, and I failed. So you would hit me for double damage on a crit, which is 6 vigor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It only does 1 damage. Ooh, that was close. But that ends my turn. I lost, and I would feed the breed. So this will get shuffled back in, and I feed the breed. Getting harder cards in here. I can leave. I can leave. I think this is where it starts going downhill. I can leave. But if I leave, I'm going to take a taint. I'm going to take a taint anyway. But the Fertles has a threat in it that I have to deal with. I don't know what to do. Do I leave? I can leave. I can't rest here. I would just be dealing with one, but if that one happens to be a walker, it's going to be even harder. Let's try it one more time. Like this guy. Like that guy. He's defiled, so I need to do that first. Defiled comes first, and then I draw my 3. 3. No undead. And this says discard. Discarded. Are we in a forest? Nope. So you're good. Okay. So I get my 2 shields back. He's going to be rolling his 2 dice. I am going to spend this, that, this, that. I could reroll dice with Prime, I just didn't want to. Let's see what happens here. Oh, thank you. Okay. So this works. He would hit me. I'm good. So he would hit me twice. He'd hit me for 2 vigor and 2 instinct, but I blocked them with shield, so no damage. And then I crit on him, and then it's red, so I can make it whatever I want. So I'm fine, and I win. So I beat him. I get the trophies of 2 trophies. 2. Discarded. You are beaten. Then I'm going to do a Merc Binding Ritual. Get you. Actually, yeah. Because if I fail, it's going to suck. Alright. Cool. Oh my gosh. That was awful. Okay. Now I can rest. Before you rest, your rest action, you move to an adjacent region. If you do this, discard one of your paths. I don't want to discard Heroic. No, I'm not ready to use that. So next day, I'm going to move here to the Fertles. Face a new threat. Is a Chort with an aura ability. So if this region is affected by Merc, the Chort becomes defiled, and if it's a forest region, which it is, he's going to gain a shield. So it's not affected by Merc, so nobody cares. He does gain a forest shield, which is green. He's going to gain a green shield. And I need... Okay, so not affected by anything, so I'm only going to get 1 shield. If he hits me, it's not going to be too bad. I'll be able to block it unless he crits. I'm going to do this to get a blue. This to get a green. Let's do that to get a red so I can cure any pain that I got. And let's see what it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the Witch's Curse. I'm gonna use the Witch's Curse because it says, what's Zora? I'm not. No, I'm not. No. Okay, this is, so he got a Merc. His Merc would have been is instinct damage. So well, first, before we do that, hold on. I got to get all of those. Yeah, I got to get everything. I need an instinct to destroy his shield, and then that, which is enough. So he would hit me for an instinct, which I block with my instinct shield. And then I would hit him with everything, defeating him straight up. And gaining a trophy. Woohoo! Yeah! Doing alright. Doing alright. So he's defeated. Now, we take a trophy and commit it to this. You encounter a semi-aware rot fiend in the graveyard. Gart the Blood Servant. Gart the Blood Servant becomes our ally. And Gart the Blood Servant in settlement regions treat Gart as if he would be a feared path. When you prepare Gart by spending tokens. Oh, you can prepare. Sorry, my verbiage is bad. You can prepare Gart by spending trophies instead of vigor. Cool. And if he crits, he gets double room. So he becomes a new ally on my road to awesomeness, and I become feared. I'm heroically feared. Then we start on our next path. Hey, I got one of the things I need. Spell of Morass. The hunt on hen's legs is your next step on the road to uncover the darkest secrets of magic. For now, a decrepit ruin in the middle of a swamp will have to do. Your blood rituals cannot wait any longer. So I need a forest and a settlement, and go to the wretch breed. Where is that? It's here. And then when I get there, we get to see what's our next pathing. Well, fear it is. Yep. We get to see what our next pathing is. So we can be condemned or deviants. Alright, cool. So that ends that. And then my last one, I will move here to a cradle. So cradles are the ones that I can buy stuff. Yep, I'll move that to the cradle. Shuffle this up. Deal with what's on the other side. Inevitable coming. As you enter the village, you are welcomed with smiles and cheer. Despite their poverty, you sense the decency and goodness of the people here. However, your heart stops when you see the dozens of Heartless shambling out of the surrounding woods. There is no way to save more than just a few of them. If we can become praised, set fire to the village will decimate the Heartless and villagers alike. What? And you shall fight for honor and life. The land will remain a testament to the relentless will to live. Pass an epic test of every attribute. No. You grab the first 3 children within reach and you run for a gap in the ranks of Heartless. These 3 shall remember today as the day of death. But it will also be when their destinies are forged anew. When you turn back, you only see the village flooded by legions of Heartless. No one else can be saved now. So I'll become condemned because I'm not taking an injury to all 3. Sorry. I am a condemned feared hero. Alright, and with that, that will give me this token. And then for the cradle, I'm going to buy an item. So I pull 3, and I can buy them if I want. So we have the Shade of Dawn, recover 2 prime, or spend prime to remove 1 taint. I actually like that. I know, right? Yeah, nope. We can elixir, brew to ward. We can cure a injury that is either will or instinct. And then we've got the beads, gain 3 shields of Regent's type. I don't need that, so that can go away. I already got a cure. Get rid of a taint might be cool. Spend 1 prime to remove 1 taint with this. Recover 2 prime from expense of it. Yeah, I'll get it. And it costs 2 trophies. Spent. Yeah, nope. So that ends the day. Did I forget to turn this thing on my turn? No, I didn't. I remembered to turn. I would get back an attribute for that. I would get a prime, which put there. And then I will do this, wild. Then I get back one of these. I'll get this one back. And that ends my phase. Nyx phase. Here we go. So Nyx phase. If there are 3 or more Mercriffs, there aren't, but he's still gonna activate. Where's he going? He's going here. Increases the threat there. And he's gonna cause problems in my Thymor where he is currently. Ooh, this turns into a Mercrift and an incursion. Yikes. That's 2 Mercrifts on the board. Then we place a black in here, which means there are 4. So if there are 4, which Dawnstone falls away? Not the prime source. Not the prime source, please. I hate you, game. I hate you. The prime source falls away. Maybe I should say not something else, so that doesn't always happen. There are 4, so I feed the breed. And then these reset. Turn to Svintavid. Started. Dad gummit. I can sail from here. Not to where he has to leave Vid's Tangle for me to sail there. What can I do? I can sail to the heart of Stribog now, clear that, and then do what we need to do. So let me do one more round, and then I'll sail there. So let's get what we need. I'm going to move here, which is forest. Why are these cards so terrible? So I can prepare him by spending a trophy. I just did. There's no Merc here, it just sucks. Then I get 1 for the test and 2. And what do I have to pass? A hard test. This nonsense. I might as well, because I'm not gonna lose anymore. But so I would get hit for 2 on this one. 1, 2. Actually, I'm just gonna use this to block 1, so I'll get hit by 1 and fail. And then I'll lose 3 of any attributes. 1, 2, 3. That will end my day. That's what that will end. Let's explore again. It's gonna be the same thing, right? Because I think I ran into 2 of those. Yeah, it's something. It's something terrible. So let's keep it running. It's exactly what I thought it was. The same exact card. Ugh. You're gonna remove 2 Pierce. No, the heck you're not. It's of an enemy. I'm gonna spend the prime to reroll this. Here we go. Blocked. Pass. Next. I need to pass a will. Spend 1. Switch this out so I can roll 2 stupid dice. Pull those out for the test and for what I just switched out. I might die because of this thing. Just crit, please. It's cock die. I quit. I quit. I quit while I'm ahead. How much longer will I roll blanks? Oh, there's the crit I needed. Stupid game. Expletive, expletive, expletive. So what are we gonna do? So I lost this, so I have to lose 3 of any attribute. 1, 2, 3. Awesome! And that ends my day. I'm going to rest. Use my camp abilities. Gain back prime. And then gain back 1, 1, and 1. And then go to region actions. There is nothing there. But I can do a ritual of recovery, which is to spend the prime, but the spent of it isn't going to help me at all. Gonna end my day. Let's go to the next day. Or the next time, the night. I'm gonna rest again. Just. And I'm not gonna get a prime point. I am gonna get a prime point back. I just won't get anything from there. So I'm gonna do a ritual of recovery. Spend 1 to recover 1 point of attribute corresponding to my region, which is green. Alright, cool. I'm done. So, rest. Nothing from there because it's fallen. I get this back. That. Then a wild. Rearrange cards. I think I'm good. That. And then I get back 1 fate. 1 fate. Okay, so what horrible thing is he doing? He's staying where he is, and he can't make that place worse. So it spreads. This spreads here. Then he's gonna make someplace else worse. The prime source is going to get this. I need to get out of here. Then put 1 here, turn the Sventavid, and start anew. For a new day. I'm gonna move here, deal with this. That's what I wanted to do anyway. Berserker! Ambush! I ignore ambush abilities. I don't care about your ambush. So, get out of here. Okay, so I need to fight you like nobody's business. And I'm gonna spend the trophy. Ready him. And 1, 2. 1. Get shield. Shield. Hopefully I'll. Here we go. Better. Alright. I'm gonna take that Merc die. Merc die's mine. Lose 1 attribute. I'll lose will. And I got this crit, which I can gain any 1 rune, or I could gain double. Wait, what would have that done? Shouldn't have taken it. Anyway, I beat him. He's beat. And I get 2 trophies. This is gone. And then the action Where do I have to go? I have to go one more up. So then my action is at Exus Temple. I can remove a taint. That's here. That'll end that. Next round. Move up. We gotta deal with the next problem. Oh, more ambush. I ignore her ambush effects. And I'm good with what I need for you. So I'm gonna do one. Oh, I actually didn't have to spend one for him. Shoot. So I shouldn't have been down to 2. I should have been at 3. He gives me one automatically. I then spend one here. He gets that, and I get that. I forgot he's a plus die, so I don't lose that. I'll use this in a second. So he did a merc, which he would do. I would have a shield for that, so that'll block that damage. And I need this and this, which is enough to kill him. So he's dead. I did well. He lost. He will give me trophy. Moving quick now. Moving quick. Get rid of this thing. And the region action, is there anything there? Nope. So we're good. Yeah, we're good. Next, let's reshuffle this because I need to do this. I need to get this so then I can complete the thing. Get my next level. So what are we dealing with? Not a hard test. Not a hard test. Not a hard test. Pass a hard test. I'm gonna spend this. Put her in. Just have a chance. Cool. So for the test. That does not mark. That for the test, and I got 1, 2. 3 dice. I need to pass a hard test. I just need a crit. Yes! Arr! This will block this, and this is the crit that I need to get the hard test complete. So I passed. Cool. So if I pass it, I get a trophy, and I get an item. Take one taint to add any 1 die to a challenge, or recover a prime and 2 and take a will injury. This sounds like trash. Why would I want that? But anyway, I got what I needed. And for my, I will fulfill this because I need to spend these 2 at a wretched bog. Wretched breed. Unaware victims caught in the swamp are stewing in the cauldron, as did all the scorned, who you caught years ago. The folk here are different, however. You need to form new spells and curses. So take 1 taint to do the cadaver estuary, or pass a hard test to do Razbrod to get the fumes of apathy. Use the pain to weaken your victims. Ooh. I'm gonna do that. Take taint. I want to pass a hard will test right now. So let's see. We're going to become damned again. Heroic falls out. So we're condemned, feared. Smooth. And we gain agony. This other one. So we gain this. Agony. Remove any 1 enemy shield. For each merc result in the challenge, gain a rune. Ooh. And if we spend the prime, we recover some stuff. I like this feat. That feat's cool. Which leads us to our finale. Brides of Velis. Your collection of potions and fetishes is sufficient to conquer the spirits from the nether of Velis. Shorts, demons, or maybe the Lord of Vela himself may be conjured through your ritual. Will you withstand the will of the intrusive hollows. So at the sunken moor. So down here. If we come down there and we pass this test, we unlock our final. We become either the Staleness Hag or the Conflagrated Hag. Summon the Devil's Fire and curse your soul with it. Allow the icy demons to take over your body. And that will be the epic finale of one of these two cards of what we get. Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight the Staleness now. So that is my turn. Next turn, I'm gonna go back to the harbor so I can sail over there. I'm gonna go back over here, grab one of these, and if I pass a hard test, I get to recover some stuff in a feat, which is cool. There's no negatives for this. So I can spend the trophy, ready him. There is one there. Got one for the test, and I got 2 reds. Hard vigor test. That's how you pass a hard vigor test. Block that and get the crit to pass. So we get back a prime, and we get back. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Doing okay. So we get these for passing that, and then I'm going to use the X's to get rid of the tape. And that is that. The center bit is blue. Get that, then get back a prime, which I'll let it push this up. I get that, and this. Get the reorder of the cards however we want. Re-up. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Okay. Let's deal with this. What are you doing? You're crossing. Coming over here. Right. Then you are dropping a threat and a merc here. Cool, 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 cool. Then we will place this here. Turn the Centivid. Here we go. So we are going to, first thing I'm going to do, first part of the day, is I'm going to actually rest. I would get back. I'll camp. Sorry, camp. Rest. Rest. Use my camp ability. You got a prime, which will let me push it. Get this, this, that. Cool. Good. Then my region action, I can get rid of one thing, but I'm not going to. Then the next, here we go. I'm going to sail from this anchor point to the heart of Stribog, hitting Persian. This is it. Let's do it. So we're facing... What do you think I drew? No! Strengthen this challenge with all Heartless Walkers from the discard pile. One. And a 2. And a 3. Oh boy. 2 reds and a blue. So 2 blues, 2 reds. 2 blues, 2 reds. So it's strengthened by this, by the card. Then it is defiled by this. Then, because it's an incursion, it is strengthened again. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. Let me show you all. I'm gonna show you all of what I have to deal with. 2 greens, 3 blues, and a 2 reds, 3 blues, and a green. There is left there, so I get to gain my shielding. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing. Okay. I'm trying it. We're gonna try to see if we can do it. Not gonna be too bad if we lose, but it's a place with Mercrift, so 2. I need something that's gonna give me doubles. So I think I've gotta spend some money and lose the shielding. It's the only way I'm gonna make this work. Oh my eyes. Sorry. I might lose the shielding. I might lose the shielding. Because to win this, I need free will and doubles. I need to roll all crits. The only way to win this. I need the shielding just in case I fail, so I can block this because it's ridiculous. That's what I need all crits. If I have anything that'll give me all crits. Nope. Yeah, I know. You have faith in me? Let's do it. This is the end game, boss. That's not all crits. I'm going to take that from you. This is mine. I lose one attribute. It'll be a will. So that's mine. That's gone. You're an example. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? I could spend the trophy to gain more shielding if I need to. What are you gonna hit me with? You're gonna hit me with. I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm gonna spend this to reroll. I'm gonna spend an offering this time to reroll because I got lots of offering. Okay, I'm gonna spend another offering to reroll. And another offering to reroll. That gives me 2 axes. I need one more. I gotta spend another offering. Yes! Haha! Alright. So, let's see if we got this right. That will cover what this needs to give me. Sorry, this was a crit. What this needs to give me is that and that. You are going to give me that. You are going to give anyone that and that. I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and you're only gonna hit me for this and this, which I block. I did it! I did it! I did it! And then I get trophies out the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies. 2 6s and a 7. That's how it is done, people. That's how it's done. That's how you do it. All right. So the incursion is beaten. Then I'm going to take a taint to shut down the rift. Get an offering back. Whoo! Yes! Okay, so that will end that. We're here. Was that a region option to pop that open? No, it's an action. As an action, I'm gonna spend 2 prime. This game is way too no way, Dominic. How's it going? No way. So I'm gonna spend the hardest Stribog, I'm gonna spend an action. Hardest Stribog action, spend my 2 prime, or take 1 taint to unseal the tomb. Each hero makes this choice. I make this choice. Then, if the tomb is open, take on the epic battle with the staleness. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta fight the epic battle. We're in the end game, folks. We're in the end game. When a hero takes an injury, they're removed from battle and must take 1 primal taint. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So it says, strengthen the staleness and give her shields for each hero participating in this battle. So she will be strengthened. I am not winning this. Oh, I'm so dead. I am dead. So she is strengthened by 1. Oh yeah, this is ridiculous. Why would I pull this card? And she will gain a shield. A will shield. This game is too easy, Dominic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Alright, so my god. I'm gonna spend 1. I gotta put you in place. Because we're all about no, it wouldn't be you. It'd be no, yeah. No, I can't do that either. I won't do that one. This is battle to the death. I'm gonna spend my Shard of Dawn to gain back 2 of these. I got 2 offerings, which means I got some rerolls. So, do what we're doing. I haven't done a Herald battle in a while. Oh, gosh. I'm nervous. Epic battle. Alright. Epic battle. Preparing the Herald. A Herald is an epic battle. A Herald in an epic battle has their own card determining the difficulty of the challenge. For each hero taking part in the epic, unless otherwise, the Herald must be strengthened with 1 card from the enemy deck. We did. For each Mercriff on the map, a Merc token should be added to the Herald card. Why? Why? For each Mercriff on the map, 1. A Merc token should be added to the Herald card. But the Merc token's okay, because the Merc token kicks my ability. So, I'm not mad about it. Okay. For each incursion on the map, a Vigor Shield token should be added to the Herald card. There is 1 incursion left. So, you get a Vigor Shield. I'm going to die. Okay. Yep. However, heroes recover all attributes, all prime, and all feats, but they do not as part of the rules for this one. As part of the rules for this, let me hide the side. Where is it? Part of the rules, I remember it saying they do not. Before the epic battle against the staleness, the heroes do not refresh their attributes, prime, or feats as they would under normal circumstances. Do not pass go. Do not collect the pals. Okay, so the battle. A battle is fought over a series of rounds, each round meaning resolving 1 Herald attack card by each hero, until defeating the Herald or the failure of all heroes. So, here's how this fun works. Because Dominic says it's easy. We have to draw from this set of cards. This set of cards. And whatever any overage from these cards goes on to the staleness. And I'm sure probably this is making me all dizzy, so I'll move this here. So any card I draw that is overage. This is just for overage. So let's fight her. Shuffle this up. You put Merc there, so we're good. Here we go. First card. Acid Fumes. She comes at us with Acid Fumes. In this challenge, double all of your unshielded attribute losses. I'm fully shielded. I don't care what you say. But she gets a silly, silly vigor shield. So I need 2 vigor, 2 okay. So we gotta take this by the numbers. Oh, sorry. She gets 2 dice. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I could spend this offering. Reroll you. And another offering. Come on. Can we spend trophies to reroll? Determination step. Reroll from your sagas. The banners on some of the saga cards usually relics grant a special ability that allows rerolling. Reroll for primes. Reroll for offering tokens. No trophies. Time to spend some prime, or else I'm gonna take some damage. Actually, no, I'll fail this one. I'll fail this one. She will strike at me, knocking these 2 out. There we go. Next round. Boom, boom. What does her ability say? In this challenge, other heroes cannot support you. That's fine. I got crit, crit. Good. Okay, so I need... Yeah, I think I got this. I think I got it. So I'll need 1 of these here, which will take care of that. So I got the 2. And then to get rid of the shield, and that's just a crit all the way, but I need to cut through what she has over here, which is that shield. So I'm going to get 1 of the... Nope. I'm going to get 1 of these and that. So that'll cut through this. Beat this. This is beaten. Next one. Next card. Thank you very much. It means a lot to us. We create this world in just a few people, and it's also yeah, Dominic. It is a fun game, and I'm probably going to die. Aura. I ignore aura abilities because I'm going to use my witch's curse. No aura for you. Nope. We skirmish to the death. I need to get rid of that merc. Oh, okay, so these. Let's see if we can do this. Need this one to crit. No, I don't. I need this one to crit. That's not a crit. That is not a crit. I am going to spend agony. Remove any 1 enemy shield from Merc for each Merc result in this challenge. I want that on for that. I want for that one this. What else can I do? I'm going to spend this feat, reroll and gain a shield connected to the Dawnstone of the current Thymor, which is cool. Boom. And I get to reroll this. Oh! I will. I do. I can spend this. Cover 2 attributes or cure any one of your injuries. Nope, I'm gonna check to see if I get injured. So you hit me with 2 Merc, which is will bashing. So 1, 2, then 1, and I'm gonna spend this before I take the injury to cure with that injury immediately. Okay, cool. So I failed that. Next one. You get a shield. In this challenge, preparing your sagas costs an additional. I don't want to do that. So you get your 2 dice. I gotta go with the pluses. Instead of spending, I gotta go with the pluses. So I gotta switch stuff out. Can't. This one I need a trophy to switch out, which I will. Get rid of the blue because I got no more blue. And I think we're good. So I automatically get a red. To spend for the other red. Blues are out, and I get a green. That will, ugh. Yeah, this will be a hard beat for sure. Okay. So what did I need? I need 3 greens. 1. 2. Dang it. So what are you doing to me? Willpower. I take a wound. I'm out of the fight. I lost. Ah, that's so hard. That is so hard. Dude, so once I'm injured, I get kicked out of the fight and I lose. I'll have to go back in. So I'm saying I lose only because I didn't lose the game. I just got kicked out. I was removed from combat, so I'm no longer fighting her. She will get all her stuff back, and then I gotta deal with all this. My day ends, and we gotta go through the whole phases and everything. But look at where I am. Like, look at where I am. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I will have to build all this back up, and then go fight her again. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So I'll call it a loss. This was interesting. So I was gonna do my review, which I said I would, and I will. And Dominic, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna run through some stuff on this one, so that we can run through. This was a hard beat. Basically, it's more. I would go back, finish the day would continue. I'd get kicked out, and then I'd go into camp phase to try to rebuild my life to go back to face her again. But I'm calling it an L. I didn't beat the staleness because we do this round robin stuff, and I want to get into the review of stuff. Yeah, No Man's Land. When resolving enemy cards, ignore their advantage abilities. I don't have No Man's Land. I wish I had No Man's Land. I don't have that one, but I'll have to try to find it. So what would become of us? It's okay to play easy mode. No. So what would become of us is we would have gotten either the Staleness Hag or the Conflagrated Hag, which would have been our souped up of the Blood Witch. Ooh, and both of them are really, really nice. I should have gone for that before I fought the Staleness. Those cards would have made all the difference in the world. Alright. So let's get into our review of this specific one. We're going to look at the game found Pledge Manager, and we're going to talk about it all. If you're interested in what to get and what you're looking for. Alright, let's start with a review. How does this stack up to Ugmore's Mask? I liked Ugmore's Mask better only because of this. There wasn't enough variety in the exploration cards for Heart of Stribog for me. Like, I would have liked if we got the plain cards, like the ones without symbols, as well as this, for more variety. I milled through this. I mean, these cards are hard to make, right? I mean, it's kind of lots of lore and story, and then a bunch of different tests. However, I found that 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. there were two. So basically, there were 3 cards total for Heart of Stribog, 2 of each. So 3 things to do in the forest. So there wasn't a lot of variety. Okay, the game is Heart of Stribog was fun, but Ugmore's Mask was more fun because there was more exploration to do instead of just dealing with the 3 terrible things all the time. So I wish there was more variety in the exploration for Heart of Stribog. The enemies, I loved the Heartless Walkers, aka the White Walkers. I love these cards. I thought these were cool. These provided a really cool challenge because one, it was by how many in the discard pile, some completely different, and then discard, and then the other one, which was discard 3 enemy cards, and for every Heartless Walker, strengthen it by that. The enemy deck for Heart of Stribog, I liked a lot. I like that a lot. Like, I would want more of cards that deal with this, that deal with the winter, than. So, for instance, there's still others. There's the Fomors, there's the Upirs, there's the Drowners, which the Drowners threw me off only because when the world was an ice, I don't understand why the Drowners would be effective. One of the things that's being improved in the second print edition is the correction of number of exploration cards. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome, Dominic. That's awesome. Like, to me, any water-based creature shouldn't be in Heart of Stribog because it's a frozen thing, right? So they should be frozen. But the Heartless Walkers, top-notch. The Foamers, top-notch. I hate the Nightmare deck only because it punishes me horribly, but that's about it. Other than that, it's great, right? But any water-based creature should be taken out, and I would love to see more threat cards that have to do with the staleness. The Heartless Walkers were they were a great addition, but it needed. I would have liked to seen. Okay, let's not put in the Drowners. Instead, put in these set of cards to play, and these are the enemies that you face, which are terrible things throughout the world. I'm still loving the combinations that we make with the cards and like allies, rituals, weapons. That still feats, all that stuff is still working. I did, because we're in the Heart of Stribog, I have not seen, and I could be wrong. Let me check. If you're praised, you could do something. Okay. So that's 1 in that deck. 2 in this deck. And it looks like there's 3 in that one. And none in that one. So, like, your paths, I don't feel the paths get a lot of love like they do in Ugmore's Mask in Heart of Stribog. I think more path stuff would be good. There's a lot of people suffering in the staleness. So having those paths be more utilized by the exploration cards would probably be key. Ugmore's Mask did a great job of that. I think the boss is fine. The boss deck is fine. The only thing I'll complain about the boss deck is that I always was using Frozen Blood Whirlwind. I wasn't using. There's 2 other cards. There's 2 other of these cards, but for the entire Stribog, all I used was this one. It looks like, and it was Frozen Blood, right? There's 2 other Frozen Blood cards. I would have liked to see it mix up and mismatch and stuff like that. So that would have been cool instead of just using Whirlwind all the time. The map was cool. I like the frozen map. I like that you had to pass a test to cross the frozen sea, the Venidian Sea. The frozen Venidian. But overall, I'd probably say because of the exploration cards, Ugmore's Mask was better. Because of the exploration cards only. Everything else, it had its own feel and its own movement, and how the world worked was great. So that's my thought on this thing. If it's like, okay, I'm gonna get the game, which should I play? Stribog or Ugmore's Mask? Play Ugmore's Mask. Okay, let's take a look at the Kickstarter. So let's take a look at the GameFound. So we're gonna go to GameFound. I say Kickstarter, but no, it's GameFound. All right, let me go pop this up so we can take a look. And I will go to GameFound. No, I wasn't here already all day. We're gonna go to the reprint. This is the base one. Zerywia. And we're going to the reprint. So the pledge manager is open for people to check out to see if you're interested in do it. So oh, I gotta add items. But the pledge manager is open. So if you come down and you're asking what to get, let's run through it. Let me move this to the side just in case there are questions. And feel free to ask questions. Remember, Dominic's in the chat, so feel free to ask questions. But I'm going to run through some stuff on what my thoughts are on what you should get from the different levels of how you move through here. All right, so if you have never, your videos and commentary really matter to me. Dom, Pavel, and Jan, everyone pays attention to these videos and I always get the feedback. That's awesome. That's, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate that. And know that you created a really good game. So if you have never, ever played Zerywia and you're like, okay, well, I just want, I'm not into FOMO. I don't need the bling. I don't need the craziness. Just give me the core game. Then just get Zerywia, the board game, which is $73.75 US, right? If you're not in the US, I can change this and show you what it'd be in Canadian and all that other stuff. So, or wherever you are in the world. So if you're just saying, hey, all I care about is just, I want to play the base game, and if I like it, I'm going to reach out, I'm going to buy more. Then there's the base game for $73.75. If you say to yourself, okay, it's not FOMO, but I want to play with all the content. FOMO. I want to play with all the content that came with the first printing. Nothing new, just give me the first printing. You've got two options. You've got the Collector's Edition Warrior, which comes with it comes with the dungeons. It comes with the what are they called? Here, let me pull it up. It comes with Legends, which is the dungeons. It comes with the Scorned expansion, which you just saw me play with one of the Scorned. Oh, thank you, Kate. Your help, Canje. It comes with the Scorned expansion, which you saw me play with the 4 Scorned members, and the updated decks for what comes with basically the god cards that you're going to pick to steal dice from people. That's the Scorned expansion. It comes with Into the Wild expansion. The Into the Wild expansion comes with 2 new heroes. 2 new heroes and some extra cards. So this is what I have. I have this, right? So that's 118.75, and like I said, we can. Kate's got me for the Canadian conversion. So it comes with that stuff. If you say you want the big box expansions and the extra character that even I don't have, wink, wink, Dominic, there is the Collector's Pledge. Now, in this Collector's Pledge, you get the same thing. You get Legends, which is the Dungeon Delve that you saw me do on the 2nd or 3rd playthrough that I did. Into the Wild, which is 2 new characters plus some cards. Scorn, 4 new heroes plus some cards. Pachara, which is a new boss. I have his cards, but not his minis. So Pachara, you could get that entire expansion. That's a whole new boss, and I'll show you that in a second. The Whole Leader expansion, which comes with a new boss and a hero, which I don't have, and then the Thymor Gods. So let's take a look at what comes with Pachara. So everything comes with Hex Drinker. You get the Hex Drinker mini, which is a free add-on mini, so don't worry about it. Remember, that's the Dungeon Delve. You saw me do that. That's Legends. Into the Wild comes with some extra cards and these heroes. That's it, right? Scorn, the 4 that you saw me play in this series, comes with them. And then Pachara. So Pachara, I have these cards to fight him, and I have the tokens for these, but I don't have the bling, right? So the Pachar expansion is a new boss. It's a monstrous sea leviathan kraken that's coming into the Venidian Sea and tearing stuff up. This is a whole new campaign. Do you think we'll have the opportunity to buy these expansions after delivery of this campaign? I'd like to play the game first before adding extras. Yeah, you should be able to. If there's any left over, Dominic will sell them in his store. It does no reason. He has his, he has his. You can go to Taliba and message him there. But if you this is a whole new boss. This is a side expansion. There's a new boss to fight, the Pachar the Monstrosity. 6 new Sporling cards, so the Sporlings of his tentacles, and then this is just a whole new boss scenario. This is a brand new scenario a brand new campaign of 4 scenarios. There's the Thymor Gods expansion, so these are the gods that kind of you pull the cards for, but they also come with this this companion that if you're playing true solo, you get this companion. But this is what this is, right? Whole leader. Here's the hero that I don't have that I want. But you get a new campaign for the whole leader expansion, which is this dragon that you're going to fight. So this is, once again, a new campaign, 4 scenarios. And then all this extra included stuff that comes with it, right? That was unlocked in the Kickstarter. So you get those things. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 new heroes and some stuff. Okay. If you're like, okay, well, remember, I'm going through it one by one. I'm going through it one by one for everybody. So it's like, I'll restate it again for people just joining or people who are curious. If you're saying all I want is the board game, the base box, I don't have FOMO, don't want it, don't need it. All I need is the base game. And if I like anything else, I'll buy it. Get Zerywia, the board game. That is the base game starting from everything. Okay? If you said, okay, I want what you have, Canje, then I have the collector's edition, which is the Warrior. That's what I have presently. I'll get to the quest. Just rush it. We're gonna get there and walk. I just want to walk people through this. If you say you want all of the first edition stuff that was printed, then that is the collector's edition hero. Okay? You get that. All right. Which is what I just showed you. The chosen one is all that plus an organizer and all that stuff for your cards. You can get that too if you want. It's $281.25 that comes with organizer and some extra boards and some token holders and stuff like that if you want. Now, that was from the first campaign, right? So, first campaign, just give me the board game. If I like it, I'll order more. This is the one you want to be in right here. Okay. For the new Kickstarter that came out, which is this reprint, Dominic created more content. This is a standalone game, but it can be included in with the base game. This is the reason why I went with base game first. So the standalone game is called Zerywia Quest. Okay? So this is $61.25. If you're like, okay, I don't want to, $61.25, it's a standalone game that can play on its own. It only plays 1 to 2 player. It's only 2 expansion. It's only 2 map boards that you're going to play. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 heroes, which is Libid and Kai. You'll get those 2 heroes with the game. You will get Polos, the King of Stone Snakes, and some stuff. You will get this board, which is a let me shut this off so you can see. It's basically 2 boards like this right here. So it's this one and this one. Okay? So what you're going to get is you're going to get 2 boards, 1, 1. Not this 4, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 2. Right? And that's what that is. So that's what this is. You're just going to get 2 boards. That is this. That's part of the land of Zerywia. If you get the base game and you get Quest, you will get all 6 boards and you'll get the entire map. And then you'll be able to quest on the entire map. You will get more if you choose not to do that and you just want Quest, you'll get the standalone game. that you will get exploration cards, you will get a boss to fight, there's some dungeon delve stuff that's in there for you to do. There's it's basically a mini core game is what you're getting. You're getting a mini core game, okay? So the mini core game, I want to run through this. That's what you're getting with Quest. It's new content. I don't even have it. It's I've ordered it, but it's new content. It's just a mini. It's a mini, but you can add this game to the base. So if you say to yourself, I want the new stuff, I don't have FOMO, give me the core game and the new stuff, then what you're looking at, where are you? I think that is Wittung. Yeah, that's Wittung. You're looking at either A, getting this and this separate, or getting this Wittung. Oh no, that's not going to give you both. I lied to you. You have to get them separate. It doesn't put them together. You have to get them separate. So you would get Quest and the board game. You would buy these two separate. Okay? So how much ever that comes out to, Kate's got the math, she's got me covered. So sweet. So if you're like, that's all I need. Okay, now let's get into what I went for and why I went for it. I went for the Zerywia Wittung quest because I have everything from Warrior. I don't need the first edition stuff. So I went for the new things. This is everything that's new. This is all the new. And all the new comes with Quest. It comes with this new expansion called Dragon Lore, which is another expansion to Quest. It comes with the Primeval Soul expansion and Nyx, the Lady of the Void, where we actually get to fight Nyx, which is cool. So let's take a look at this stuff. So Dragon Lore, you get 100 more cards. This is the perfect pack to deliver even more so 56 more explorations, more creatures, more items, more sagas. For the board game or Quest, however you want to do it, or both, and or. So I'm getting this. I'm getting Primeval Soul. Basically, Primeval Soul is the Kickstarter stretch goals. It's the stretch goals from the Kickstarter. Allfather has base game and Quest. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But basically, this is SGs, right? 2 campaigns consisting of 3 scenarios each. The Herald and its attack card. So this new, wonderful looking, great. Dominic, your artwork is fabulous. So this fabulously drawn creature. And then we're going to also getting Nyx, the Lady of the Void, and her combat cards, her mini, all that stuff. So we fight Nyx. And then all the stretch goal stuff. Okay. So let's go back down. That's what I got. But because I don't have that new mini, or that mini from the first printing, I picked up the Wittung quest, and here's the Allfather. This is the one that he's talking about, and I'll show you that in a second. I picked up the Wittung quest. If you want the Dungeon Delve, that's Legends. Dragon Lore is an expansion for more content. Into the Wilds I've already talked about. But I did not get Whole Leader, and I didn't get Pachara. But there's this expansion down here that has the big expansions bundle that's in it, right? So this is all the first printings bundles of Whole Leader, Pachara, and Thymor Gods. I got this because I want everything. This game is amazing. So, but the one that so that's what I got, right? So mix and match how you want. See what works for you. If you're saying this is the mat that he's talking about, that Dominic's talking about. This mat is the entire board, all of it with the expansion. It's everything. So there's a mat that's there if you're interested. But if you're where was I? Dominic, I did want to tell you, when I went to add the big expansions bundle, it threw an error. So you might want to look into that. I can't add this bundle to my order. I've already paid, I already have the money there to pay for it, but it won't let me add it to my order. GameFound keeps throwing in API error. So you might want to check that out and see what's going on. Because I want to order that. Please. So, what I would recommend, Jess, if you're saying you want to just get the base game with some side content that'll keep you going for a while, and then you can order the rest later. It's fixed. Try again. Okay. All right. I'll try it out. I would say get Zerywia, the board game. Get that. Get the Dungeon Delve, Legends. Legends fun. Legends is a lot of fun. Get Legends. And if you like the content that you have, order more. Like if there are any more left, because there's a set amount that he prints, because he's the he's the only publisher, right? He's publishing, he's his own publisher, and he's probably going to be doing shipping it himself again this time. So think about it. But get the core game. Get Legends. Legends is fun. And if you want new content, get Quest. And see what you think of it, right? And start there. Start there and build back. So I'll say get the board game and build up to what you want. However, if you've seen my playthroughs or you've seen somebody else play and you're saying, hey, I really like this game, to me, which one has what I'm looking? To me, I'd piecemeal it, to be honest. Oh my gosh, is this... Oh, that's the war box. I was like, is this everything? I'll need this, too. I need this upgrade pack. I'll probably be getting that. Well, I definitely need to adjust my pledge because I did both the base and quest. They are the base and quests are different. They are different. They are completely different. They're different. If you got these two, you're good. I'd say get these two in Legends. That would be my recommendation to you, Jess. The base board game is the first printing. That's what I've been playing. I don't have Quest and I want it, so I'm getting this Witton Quest. This is my pledge, but I'd say get the base game and pledge and Legends. That would be my recommendation for people who want the base minimum. That's the base minimum to me. That means that you get 5 heroes, 6 heroes, 7 heroes. Sorry, you get 7 heroes. The entire map and a lot of content. So I would say if that's all you want, stick with that. But if you've seen this playthrough, I'm not trying to kick FOMO or anything. If you've seen this playthrough and you're like, I want more, the Scorned expansion is awesome. I love it. I love the Scorned expansion. The Into the Wilds one, I haven't played them yet, so I can't tell you whether they're good or not. When I play Pachara, I'll play them. I'll play with them. It's a bit like a living game. Yeah, all your comments, opinions, other certain things, what's cool, what not, we will improve. Yep. And we'll continue to create this world together. Yeah, it is important that the ideas and the rules itself remain unchanged. Correct. I haven't played the Into the Wild characters to tell you if they're a good cost. It's more characters to play, right? But honestly, Jess, it sounds like you're like, yeah, I just want base minimum, and that'll get me going. Board game, quest, and legend, and you're solid. For anybody else who is like, I'd like more than that and more characters, I think the Warrior Edition, which I have, plus the Witton Quest, is the perfect combination. That gives you a lot of new content. But if you want more more bosses to fight, the Hero Collection and the Witton Quest, which in of itself is the Allfather Pledge. It's the Allfather Pledge. And what the Allfather Pledge is everything, every single thing for Zerywia plus an organizer. So this all father is it. This is an all in. You'll get the organizer, where everything fits sleeved in the box for what you have. So I guess that's my thing. It's like, if you don't have anything and you're interested in collecting it, this is your thing. How much is this Canadian? Let's see, how much is this Canadian? Damn. Oh, how much is it Australian? Woo! Let's go to pound sterling. That's euro, pound sterling. Of course it's cheaper. But yeah. Yeah, this is everything. The Allfather. So you will get, I have this, I have Legends, I have Scorn, I have Into the Wild, and that's all I have. So I have, out of this Allfather, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got hours of play. Hours of play. With the new expansion, you'll get 1, 2, you get 2, and then you also get the expansions from the first printing. So I've broken all that down for people who are, come on, for the project. I've broken all that down for people who are interested. I've broken levels down on what your interest level are. If your interest level is just give me the base and the new stuff, what is happening? Then these two are your shot. Your interests are, well, I have the base and I want the new stuff, that's this. And if your interests are, I want everything, that's this. And you can piecemeal what you want. I wouldn't pass up on Dragon Lore because it's more content for $15, but I'm not going to force anybody to get that. It's just more, that's where I land with it. There's a lot of really great content in the base game by itself. I think if you're going to pledge now, get Quest, because it's the new stuff. Why not? And it's new stuff base game. You can play it by itself, or you could tack it onto the base game, and you've got innumerable hours of more playtime. Okay. Hopefully that was helpful. I really hope that was helpful. In terms of what to pick. If you have questions, Dominic's on. I'm here. Let me know. You can put it in the comments as well to see what that stuff is. Yeah. So overall, Stribog's not strong as Ugmore's Mask. I still got one other, because like I said, I've already played through one other scenario off screen, so I got one more to do. And then I've played all the core stuff, except for Whole Leader and the stuff I don't have. Yeah, are there any other questions? Are there any other questions about the pledge? So, yeah, I'll repeat myself again. Jess, I'd say get Board Game and Quest and Legends. You're good. You got everything you need. What else? I think that's it. So, thanks, Dominic, for stopping in to check it out. I really hope you, was there? Yeah. I'm really glad that you came in there. I love that you're taking feedback and listening to comments. My biggest thing, Dominic, that rule book. I know you're working on it. I'm just gonna say it's gonna hurt until it gets fixed. So my thing is that rule book, man. Get that solid, and you're gonna these things are gonna go great. There's so much of. I like sandbox exploration, card-based narrative games. So this is a slam dunk for me. I still like it. I still enjoy it. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, rulebook. Yes. What else is there? Let me see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully that gives the information that you need. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I really appreciate it as we close out the series. The reason why I did this one is because I wanted you to see the other side of the board and see those playthroughs to see if this game is, the variety that Dominic's created in there for you. I think it's a good game. I've already told you what I don't like, what frustrates me, and what I do like. And out of all of that, my marks on this is that this is my type of game, and I enjoy it a lot. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. How long will the pledge manager be open? That's a good question. I don't know. Dominic can answer that. So hopefully he's typing that up now. So while he's doing that, let me talk about what's coming up for the rest of the week. So today's Tuesday. Oh my gosh, today's already Tuesday. Thursday, I'll be playing Darkest Dungeon at noon for my 1 hour lunch stream, and see if I can make Kate yell at me. She knows I know how to play the game, right? It's just more because I'm streaming, I'm not in that headspace of focus, so I'm talking as well as doing it, so I'm screwing up. But she's awesome. She's awesome. So I'll be playing Darkest Dungeon at my lunch for my 1 hour lunch stream. Only 1 hour Darkest Dungeon. Then that night, Steve from One Stop Co-op Shop and I will be playing Deep Rock Galactic on Tabletop Simulator. He's going to teach me the game. We're going to start a little early because he said the rules are a little. He's got to go into a lot about it, so we'll see how that goes. Then Friday, it's with Kate, Cynthia, myself, and the next person in the rotation for us to go through. I think it's David, but that's going to go through Gloomhaven Digital. We'll be playing that live from 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday, One Stop Co-op Shop chat, mini painting with Brian. And then Sunday, I will be playing Stars of Ikarios. We'll be tackling that and going through the first mission to see how that goes, and I'll be teaching the game. So I've already painted some of the minis, and we'll see how that stuff goes. But that's all I really got for tonight. I need to go get some dinner. I'm starving, and it's going to be fun. Thank you so much, Dominic, for stopping by. Thank you, my Patreons. Thank you, my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither, don't care to subscribe at all, that's perfectly fine. Come to the chat, come to the table. Let's just have some fun playing some board games, get to know each other, and we'll enjoy ourselves as we go. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Insert comment or slogan here. I will see you all on Thursday. Bye.